Go black people! There's nobody, none of you are here. Oh, there's like two. Oh, hey. There's one there and there's,
down this side.
Okay.
Yeah, high five.
And he is the cutest brother in here. Yeah. What team are you on? Do you like ladies or men? You don't know? Oh! We got a shot. How about a threesome, yo? A little brown chocolate? Okay, alright. Well, I was listening to the radio on my way in, and 107.3 was playing a ode to Martin Luther King, like whatever PSA, and it was like, I had a dream, I had a dream, and it was just like a rap or something. And then the lady at the end goes, "Thanks, Martin." I'm like, he is not Martin. I mean, like, would you be like to the Dalai Lama, "Hey, thanks, Lama"? Like, you can't just be like, "Thanks, Martin." No, it's Dr. King. That's so disrespectful. Okay, I can't. Okay, I'm just so angry about that. Anyway, okay. So where are single people? Are there any single people here? Hey, okay. All right, and okay, there's a lot of single people back there. Okay, who here was raised to get an arranged marriage? Yeah, I'm the only one. And you too? Oh, just me. Okay, just me. Yeah. See, I mean, I was raised to get an arranged marriage, and I'm pissed because my parents have not come through. It's really a problem. I like the snaps. Snaps, yeah. Okay, no, it's cute. It's adorable. So my parents have not come through, and I was raised like to not have anything to do with men. When I was growing up, my dad was very, very specific that I was not to go near the opposite sex. He was like, "Vijay, men are animals. You go near them, they go crazy, and then they're gonna do something." And I didn't know what this was. Either it was magic or jazz hands, which, when you're a kid, either one is pretty awesome. But the only man that was permitted near me when I was a little girl was Ken of Barbie and Ken. Yeah. And I would play Barbies with my grandma. The first time she saw my Barbie doll, she turned to my mom and she said, "Barbie is a prostitute?" She would play with me, and she would always be Ken, and I would be Barbie, and we would, like, you know, go on dates and stuff like that. And I said, "Grandma, one day I want to marry a man who is exactly like Ken." And she said, "No, kid. Ken, he has nothing." So I like read a lot of magazines growing up, and still now I read magazines to help me figure out how to date. Anybody else? Yes. You. Cosmo, yes. So okay, what's a good tip that you got from Cosmo? Or a tip? You don't know if it's appropriate? Work appropriate? What do you mean? What? We're not at work. Oh, sure. But this is like a bunch of whores. Who cares? It's like adorable gay people and sluts. What's going on? Well, okay, I don't know why she's like, it's so silent right now. But okay, so some of the tips, and people, you can help me with more tips if you have them. One of the tips was be mysterious. Yeah, how do you be mysterious? I don't know. I'd be like, "I killed a man once. It was with a candlestick in the conservatory." Thank you for playing Clue. And then it's like, okay, one of the best ways to get a guy is to act like you don't need a man. Like, act like you don't need. Is that a good way?
Yes.
Yes? Is that how you caught your fella? Really?
He's not necessarily on our team, but
Okay. He's gorgeous. So wait, are you dating someone that you were just totally ignoring?
I was.
And now no longer?
And now I decided just to keep.
And just keep it. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So, but you're gonna have to teach me afterwards how to do this, because I'm like, okay, how do I do this? I'd be like, hey, you, fuck off. I don't. That does not make any sense to me. I can't do it. And then there's also eye contact. Who's good with eye contact? Are you good with eye contact? Is this your wife? Oh, okay. So you caught her somehow. Apparently you're mute. But his hands are, I mean, well, his hands, I'm sure, have been all over her. But, okay, so what's your name? Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Okay. Wow. Do they know you, or just like the name Kevin?
I like his hands.
We know.
Oh, you know him? Okay. All right. He's a frosty little salt and pepper fox over here. Okay, so I'm going to try. There's eye contact is supposed to be like the way to get a guy. And there's something, it's called the copulatory gaze. Okay? It has a name. It's called the copulatory gaze. Okay, so I'm going to try it on you, okay, Kevin? Okay? You tell me if it's working, okay? Hey, this looks good. See, what the problem is, Kevin, is I hold it too long, and the copulatory gaze becomes the predatory gaze, and that's when tasers come out. Okay, that's a problem. So is there, I have tried to meet guys. That sounds so sad. I've tried to meet guys. It's really hard. But it is hard. And my girlfriends are like, well, let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Does anybody here go dancing to meet dudes? Because you're too cute. All the men in here are cute and gay. I know. Okay. Don't blot it. Are you not gay? You're not gay. You dress so well. I saw. Are you sure you're not gay?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, you're adorable.
He wasn't sure.
Oh, he wasn't sure. But I mean, look at your socks and your shoes and your, you know, and your slightly high voice. Sexy. Okay, you're so hot. Let's talk. Okay. Do you like Indian chicks? Wait. Bathing in the. Okay, well, I can show you some tantric moves. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need to. We totally need to. I'm sure I'll turn him gay at some point. That's my Latin line. But so my friends are like, let's go dancing to meet guys, and it's really the worst way to meet a guy when you're straight, okay? Because guys don't ask you to dance. They just get up behind you and start to grind, right? That's what happens, right? So this is what you do. This is what you do. I always make sure that one of my girls is watching my back. But sometimes the little ones get past you. I had a hobbit hang up my ass for 3 hours. Can't shake them off. You gotta burn them. I can't compete also with girls in dance clubs. I just can't, because they're wearing those like super short shirts and high skirts and those 5-inch fuck me pumps. And I just can't do it. I need like a fuck me easy spirit walking shoe. And she agrees, because I okay. So I went out on a date with a guy, and this was like the first date. It was an online date, and his cell phone rings. Okay, and I'm gonna give guys a tip here. Girls can have cute cell phone ringtones, guys can't. Okay. His ringtone was do 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 do. Yeah, Darth Vader's song from Star Wars, and it was super. I was really embarrassed for him. I just felt really weird. I was trying to play it off. I'm like, hey, you better get that. It's probably Lord Vader wanting to talk to you about the Death Star. And he's like, don't be silly. There's no self-service on Tatooine. And I'm like, oh. Thank you, Star Wars fan. But okay, then another guy. Okay. Tell me if this is right or wrong. What you guys think? Okay. he asked me out, and we had a lovely dinner, and the bill comes, and he says, "Oh, your half is." Kevin would never do that, would he? What? He's paying for the whole thing? Or you're paying for the whole thing, is that what you said? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, because you're still working and he's retired? I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what's gonna get into, what we're gonna get into here. We can have a ARP threesome later. Wow, touchy crowd. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, so men, if you're the person who asks the other person out, you pay for the first date, you pay for the second date, you pay for the third date. Can you see where this is going? Because this is on layaway. You put a deposit every week, and one day you might lay away. Well, is that my time? No, everyone. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you two jokes, sort of. Okay. So I don't know if you were here last week, but I need to tell you a joke I told you last week, so I can tell you this joke. Okay. So, so my dad likes to brag about his 3 daughters. I'm the youngest of 3, and he's like, "Hey, this is my daughter Shanti. She's a doctor. This is my daughter Rindu. She's a lawyer. This is my daughter Vijay. She's adopted." So my dad has seen me perform a million times, and he also started to see some of my shows that were like a little sexier and stuff like that. And he's like, "Vijay, you are so liberated. You know, I think you should change your joke. I rewrote it for you. You should say, hey, this is my daughter Shanti. She's a doctor. This is my daughter Indu. She's a lawyer. This is my daughter Vijay. She's a slut." That's it. That's all my time is tonight. Thank you guys so much.